Hello, my dear friends, Santosh here. How are you all? I hope you all are good and healthy. Today we discuss plans and its classifications of plans. Okay, plans. What's the meaning of plan? A plan is a flat expanse of land that generally does not change much in elevations and is primarily treeless. Plants occur as a lowlands along valleys or at the base of mountains, as a coastal plains and as a plateaus or a uplands. Okay, plants. First point, this is a second rank relief. It is a flat area and slope is very less. Second point, their height should be high surrounding sea and their height also less their mountain and plateau. Okay, now classification of plants. Okay, classification of plants in three parts. First one, erosionable plant. Second one, depositionable plant. And third one, structural plant. Okay, first we discuss what's the meaning of erosionable plant. Okay, erosionable plants are developments due to natural weathering of glacier activity, wind movement or water torrent on the earth's surface. Second one, depositionable plant. Depositional plants are formed due to the depositional activities of agents of gradations such as river, wind, waves and glaciers. Their fertility and economic relevance depend greatly on the types of sediments that are laid down. Third one, structural plant. Structural plants are relatively undisturbed horizontal surface of the earth. They are structurally depressed areas of the world that make up some of the most extensive natural lowlands on the earth's surface. Okay, first one. Now we discuss first one, erosionable plant. Erosionable plant divide into four parts. First one, upland plant. Second one, glacier erosionable plant. Third one, karst plant, and fourth one, wave erosionable plant. Now depositionable plant. It's divided into three parts: by wind depositional plant, wave depositional plant, and by river depositional plant. By river depositional plant divide into five parts. Okay, first one are lake plant, foothill plants, alluvial plants and flood plants and delta plant. Okay, now structural plant is divided into two parts. First one, structural upwrapping plant, structural downwrapping plant. Okay, first one, upland plant. They originate in mountain and plateau region and they are or by the erosionable process of water. For example, North Canada plant. Second one, glacier erosionable plant. They also originate in plateau and mount region by the erosionable process by glacier, like Ladakh plant, Soda plant in India, and Finland plant, Sweden plant. Okay, third one, karst plant. This plant or in a limestone region solution process of underground water, like in Yugoslavia, Aldic Sea coastal plants. In USA, Florida, Santoki, Tensai plant, San Francisco plant, Tubian plant. Okay, fourth one, plant of wind erosionable process. Such type of plants bring in dry region by the process of wind erosion. For example, such type of plant in Sahara desert. It means we also call them Saharan desert. Okay. Now depositionable plant. Okay. First one, lake plant. They originated due to deposition of river sediment and bring in mountain region like Kashmir, Marg plant in Kashmiri Valley, Manipur, Imphal Basin plant. Okay, now we discuss in simple words. A lacustrine plant or a lake plant is a plant formed due to the past extenses of a lake and its accompanying sediment accumulation. Lacustrine plants can be formed through one of the three major mechanisms: glacial drainage, differential uplift, and inland lake creation and drainage. Okay, now second one, foothill plant. They also originate due to deposition river sediment in near foot of mountain. Okay, now like in India, Bahabar Plain, this situated in south of Sivalik range. Okay, now we discuss in simple words. Okay, foothills or a piedmont are geographically defined as gradually increases in elevation at the base of mountain range, higher hills range or an upland area. They are transition zone between plains and low relief hills and are adjacent topographically higher mountains hills and uplands. Okay. Okay, third one, alluvial plain. This is also river deposition plain. This is the largest fertile plain in the world. For example, in India, Ganga Brahmaputra plain. In India, Pakistan, Indus plain. In China, Vango river plain. In Mishra, Nile river plain. In Italy, Lombardy plain made by Coco river. And in USA, Mississippi river plain. Okay. Now we discuss in simple words so that you can learn it easily. An alluvial plain is a largely flat land form created by the deposition of sediment over a long period of time by one or more rivers coming from highland regions from which alluvial soils form. Okay, now flood plains. Such type of plain made by river in floods. In India, such type of plain bring Eastern UP, Bihar, Bengal, Assam. Okay, now we discuss in simple words. Flood plains are area adjacent to rivers, ponds, lakes and ocean that are periodically flooded at different points in the time. Flood plains are hydrologically important, environmentally sensitive and ecologically productive areas that that perform many natural functions. Okay, in last, delta plain. Such type of plain bring near mouth of river like in West Bengal lower delta plain. Okay, now we discuss in simple words. A delta plain is a low elevation flood plain formed at the mouth of river. Characteristics: a delta plain is one type of low lying coastal plain formed where a river empties into the sea or rarely into a freshwater body, as in the case of the Salinga Delta. Okay, thank you friends for watching my videos. Okay, bye bye. See you again in my next video. Okay, bye bye. Thank you.